My name is Maya Alexandria. I am a JD1L student in the evening section, and I also graduated from UC Davis with a degree in English and creative writing, and I am from Sacramento. I had no intention of going to law school, actually. This was something I decided less than a year ago, actually. I have a lot of women in my family that were attorneys, and I thought, well, I'm not going to follow anyone else's path. I want to do my own thing. So I never considered law until I started working here. And working here, I saw that there were a lot of similarities between me and our alumni. I didn't really get to work with students that much. It was primarily alumni. And I saw that a lot of my strengths were similar to theirs. So I started looking at it a little bit more and thinking, okay, maybe I'll just stay in this academic realm and really flourish here. But then it was a 10-minute car ride with Professor Croxall, picking up supplies for an event that we were both working. And he was telling me how he did the evening program, how he was an English major as well, and how the law opened up, JD opened up a lot of opportunities for him to do what he wanted to do. And a lot of those doors that were opening were a lot of advocacy work. There's a lot of different types of writing work you can do and different types of arguments that you can work well with in law. So yeah, it took a 10-minute conversation. I got out of the car and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to law school. And I started studying for the LSAT the next day and took it in April, and here I am. It was a no-brainer for me. McGeorge is where I began the thought of starting a JD, so I couldn't imagine myself anywhere else. This is very much a place that feels like home to me. I'm very well acquainted with most of the people on campus, and they are some of the best human beings I've ever met. So I thought, why would I go to a different institution and not have that same support system? And in addition to that, McGeorge has a great bar pass rate. And I'm trying to succeed as an attorney, so going to an institution that has a very successful track record in that. And also, our alumni network is very impressive. You hear all the time from different employers that McGeorge employees or McGeorge graduates, I should say, perform differently than people that even graduate from Ivy Leagues because of the hands-on learning that we have here. Right now I'm very interested in intellectual property and entertainment law. What I'm planning to do is to protect the interests and creative works of minority artists because they're frequently stolen from and not given credit. So I'm also a part of a creative community as well, but I've always been a little bit more right-brained compared to most of them. So if I can help protect my friends in any way that I can and advance their interests and make society a little bit more aware that they need to take minority artists just as seriously and that they need their credit where credit is due as well, I'm more than happy to do that. I've joined a couple student organizations so far. I am a part of WALK, Women of Color Coalition. I'm also one of the board members. I represent the Evening 1L division. I'm also a part of BALSA. I'm very proud to be a part of it, Lambda, and I just joined the gardening club on campus as well. After graduation, I mean, of course, hopefully it's get a job. I think I would like to stay in the more creative realm, so that probably means staying in a big city like Los Angeles, maybe Atlanta or New York, to stay close to the creative communities, to see, get comfortable with the setting that I'm in and get familiar with the creatives that I'll be protecting out there. So it's really going to be more city-oriented at that point and figuring out where I want to practice, if anything. Remember to step back and enjoy the process. Whether you're here for 3 years or 4 years, each one of those years are so precious. They're not only building you to be an attorney, but they're building you as a person. Joining this profession isn't just a job, it's a lifestyle. Really understand that you're changing your life by joining a law school. So enjoy that process. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to face a lot of changes and adjustments you're going to have to make. But that's going to make you a better person at the end of the day and a very, very strong attorney. The faculty here are very nurturing. The campus itself is nurturing than most law schools, but they will push you. Be prepared to stretch and grow. There will be growing pains like anything else, but there are growing pains that you'll look back on and really be appreciative of, because 10 years from now you're going to be a completely different person, of course, but ethically and morally you'll also be a very different person.